So hey folks, welcome back to my channel. I've said I was going to create more content for you, so I've decided this week I'm going to show you my evening moisturizing routine that I have come to rely on. I do mix it up from time to time, but there's certain elements that will pretty much always remain the same. Couple things, hair color is different, as you can tell from the monitor here. It's different. I bleached it a couple weeks ago, and I had a trip planned for New York, so I went to New York, got some amazing products that I'm going to be ending up testing and doing some videos about in the future. But overall, my trip to New York was amazing. I got to see my wonderful friend Julie and see her amazing apartment in the West Village and see all of New York, and walked 30 miles and did everything I could possibly do. But today what we're going to do is we are going to do moisturizing routine that I would do on a regular evening if I'm not doing like a retin-A treatment or a specific mask or something. So this is what I would normally do. So as I've explained in my last video, or first video, however you want to call it, I have not taken care of my skin much in the years. I've done a lot of laying in the sun, a lot of putting baby oil on my skin, no sunscreen, things like that. Now in the last year or two, I have started taking better care of my skin. I had a heart attack in October, and I've noticed since then my skin has really kind of taken a big hit, and I've just really noticed a difference. So I've started acquiring products and testing different things and mixing products, or layering I should say, not mixing, and seeing what works for me. And so this is what I've found works for me. First thing we all do generally is we clean, we cleanse, we take a shower, we wash our face, depends on whatever we're doing. I usually use this Deep Clean Invigorating Foam Scrub that is from Neutrogena. It's got like these little things in it that make your face feel really cool and like, I don't know, it just feels really clean but not tight and strange. I like Neutrogena products. There's a couple other Neutrogena products that I use pretty much on the daily that I pretty much live by and swear and recommend to anybody. But what I'm going to do first is I'm going to cleanse with this, and then I will be right back, and we're going to begin our moisturizing regime. Okay folks, so I just washed my face. I press it instead of pulling it. I started pulling it when I was younger, you know, how we all like wipe our faces. I've stopped doing that because I realized I started pulling my face off. So I pat it dry. Check the hair on the monitor, looking good. And so that's that. Towel dried face. Next thing I do is I use this amazing product by skincare by ArtNaturals. It's a vitamin C toner. It's got witch hazel, aloe vera, vitamin E. It says it's age-defying and soothing and purifying. And what I do is I just give my overall face a good spritz of this and let it just kind of air dry. It feels amazing. I love spray toners. Anything I can spray on my face during the day that makes me feel good, that doesn't have sparkles in it, I'm pretty much down for it. So it's drying, it's feeling good, getting this stuff out of the way here. So next what I do, I don't know if I'm really even doing this right, but this is what feels right to me, is I use this next item called, it's a retinol 2.5 serum with hyaluronic acid, vitamin E, and aloe vera. It's made by Yeouth, and it's a Korean company. I get this off of Amazon. I think this was about maybe 20 bucks. It's the 2.5% serum retinol. And it's not a retinoid, it's a retinol. So it's gonna be gentler on my skin, but it's still gonna be delivering the retinol family of things. And what I do is I just take it and I dab, I'm gonna use the mirror here, and I dab it on kind of where I want it, where I find my squint marks are. This is where I squint all the time, being in the sun. I got tons of sun when I was in New York, and I had to use sunscreen, which I normally don't do. And luckily it worked. I didn't get a giant sunburn, but I did get a little brown. So what I do is I take my fingertips and I go ahead and I just kind of massage this in where I feel I have wrinkles that kind of stand out and that are really obvious to me. And those are these areas here, as we all have from laughing. I guess that's what that's from. And then up here from squinting, I don't know. I guess that's what that's from. So I let that just sort of air dry. So then my next product that I use is, and I just kind of came across this from doing a lot of research on the internet, trying to find something that's good for wrinkles, but that's not vastly expensive, but actually seems to have some results in studies. And what I found is this, again, it's by Neutrogena. It's the Ageless Intensives Deep Wrinkle Anti-Wrinkle Serum. So it's probably very similar to this Korean stuff that I was just using, but I like it. I give about 1, sometimes 2 squirts of it if I'm feeling particularly aged. And again, I go over those areas, I kind of tap and tingle, kind of go in those little areas. I don't know why, when I was in beauty school, they taught us to do this. Cleanse, massage, tone, cleanse, massage, tone. So this is part of the massaging part. I guess I've already toned, but I did it backwards. But we're gonna tone again, you'll see. And then I take what's left and put it on all of my heavy wrinkles, the ones that weren't there when what seemed to be, I don't know, a year ago, but they're there now. I also travel a lot and I'm in the sun a lot, and I am not really very careful with my skin, or haven't been, and I'm beginning to be. So this is what we're kind of going for. Yeah, so I let that kind of like settle in. It's nice. Plus I love this regime. It's like step by step. It's like pampering. Feels really amazing. So my skin already feels like amazing from these serums and what I've already got on here. So my next one is something that I found when I was stuck waiting for an airplane in Las Vegas, and I was waiting for a flight on standby. So I went to the duty-free store, which they have a lot of cheap, not cheap, but good products that are inexpensive and have a bit of a discount for some particular reason, something with the duty fees. And what I found was this Clinique ID moisturizing lotion that has a, pardon me, an added serum that's specifically for evening out uneven skin tone. So when you pump it out, it gives you two different things. I don't know if you can see, but it gives you kind of like two different little puddles. And I take usually about 2 squirts, move this around, and then I kind of press this on. This one I press on to the places that I feel are wrinkled, so pretty much the whole catastrophe here. So, and then I do the back of my neck and my neck. And this is something that I have to say, this particular Clinique ID Dramatically Different Moisturizing Lotion, get it. It has changed the skin on my neck from being pretty crepey to being almost normal again. It has its moments, but it pretty much works. I really love this stuff. And that is about it. Now, sometimes I like to overly pamper myself, and I'll go for this other toner that I just got while I was in New York. I have some stuff coming too that I bought there. But this stuff's amazing. It's made by Ferme. I guess that's how you say it. Ferme. And it's a collagen moisturizing mist. I love these things. Stuff's also really good for your hair because it's got collagen in it, so why not? So I take this and just do the whole catastrophe. And then it just sort of air cools and dries down and feels amazing to me. It's a little shiny at the beginning, but it cools down. It's evening time to watch some Netflix and just hang out with the kitty cat and have some quiet time. So that's my evening routine. Thank you for joining me. I want you to know that I'm going to be adding more content that is mostly skincare related. I went to beauty school years ago and have had my cosmetology license, which is now expired, but technically made me an esthetician as well from being a cosmetologist. So I know a little bit about skincare, and I've been learning a lot by reading a lot. There's certain things that I know are supposed to work, and what's kind of gimmicky. But I'm interested in trying those things out too. I like trying gimmicks, trying different things. So you'll probably see me trying some wacky stuff. I've got some weird masks on their way and such. So, but I do appreciate you tuning in. Please like this video if you happen to like it. I think there's a like button down there somewhere, like in here. And also feel free to leave comments. Give me feedback if I'm repeating myself, going on and on and on, not looking at the camera, anything. Just let me know. I need feedback so that I can make this a better experience for you. And I'll be bringing more content that's hopefully not so dry, but maybe adds a little something to our everyday life that we didn't have before. So again, thank you for joining, and we'll see you next time.